beer review. I appreciate it. Tonight, getting into one from Green Flash Brewing out of San Diego, and it's going to be their Mosaic Session IPA. Clocked in at 4.5% ABV, 65 IBUs, 100% Mosaic hops used on this one. And Best By October 3rd, right there. Stamp or part of the label. Finally, Green Flash, finally. So we're kind of midway in June here, so this should be super fresh with a Best By of nearly 6 months like that. Let's get into it. Haven't had this one. Pretty big fan of Green Flash. I maybe admittedly liked them a lot more a couple of years ago, but let's see what this one's about. You guys a look. Very crystal clear look to it. Pretty steady carbonation. Light golden orange, typical kind of IPA color. Maybe just off white head. Fairly packed. Bubbles. Looks the part. Looks really clean, neat. Anyway, let's jump to the aroma. Yeah, it's mild. Wow, really mild. Hey, Scruff, come on. Trying to do a review, bud. Mild, even though it's a session IPA, I've had some where the hop profile is still very predominant. Oh wow, that's very faint aroma. I mean, you say, Brad, you might be drinking that a little cold if you're not getting a huge aroma. It's like, no, I left this on the counter and actually nearly forgot about it. It's probably been over an hour sitting on the counter, so there's like that mild fruitiness. I can't even say Mosaic hops in particular because I've had single hop Mosaic beers that scream Mosaic. Yeah, this is very faint, almost a little, yeah, I can say a little, quite disappointing on the aroma. Unless this, maybe they're putting up enjoy by a year. I really don't know. But I can't even say much about the aroma. What the hell can I say here? It's got a very, very faint Mosaic hop aroma, and I'm like, if you didn't have that on the label, I don't even know if I'd tell you it was Mosaic hops, to be honest. That's how weak the aroma is. Let's dive into it. Cheers. Yeah. Not much going on there. That is pretty weak for a session IPA. I think even on the aroma, I get that slight bit of a dank, resinous, maybe that kind of garlic in that resiny vein like that. Same on the flavor. I say the 65 IBUs comes through due to the fact that it's a little bit thin and probably just real lacking on the malt end to have it be 4.5%. That mild, like, reminiscence of what Mosaic hops are is there. The finish on this, man, wow, that is so super, super dry that it makes it seem way more bitter than 65 IBU. I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely one of the weakest session IPAs I've had to date. And that's, let's see, I've had Founders pretty good, Lagunitas, The Stone, even Phillips. I'm sure there's been quite a few more in there. They've all been, I would say, quite a bit better than this. Yeah, resiny, a little dank, a little bit of that tropical fruit. But again, it's super faint. I mean, my palate's far from saturated. It's the first beer of the night, and I let it warm up for an hour. I gotta say, I'm a little bit pissed off. They're not cheap beer. Green Flash doesn't have any cheap beers, and it just seems that over the, I don't know, past a year or two, they just not what they used to be, maybe? I don't know. I could understand Ronald getting upset with this style of beer. If you just had one after the other that was like this, I'd be pretty pissed off too. But this seems to be more of an isolated incident, because this is, I'd say, a far lower quality than every other session IPA I've had. And I haven't seen any reviews on this, so I don't know what other people are thinking. I'm sure there's people going apeshit for it though, at all Mosaic hops. Maybe they had it really fresh too, because I don't know. Best by October, you'd think this is damn fresh in June. Well, Joe, I know we were going to review this. You couldn't get a fresh bottle. Can any of us, unless we're in San Diego? I don't know. But you didn't miss out, bud. I wouldn't pick it up either. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it for a session IPA. Absolutely not. Compare this to Stones, which I wouldn't get either, just due to the exuberant price tag. That just reeks of like overwhelming big hop aroma. It's on the flavor too. Something, if it was affordable, I could see like enjoying the hell out of that. This is like, what the hell does this have to offer me right now? Disappointing. Thin, watery, overly dry on the finish. The bitterness comes through too much on the finish as well. Well, I don't know. I guess it goes down easy because it's 4.5%. Shit. I think you might be better off getting the Miller High Life at the price tag. No, just kidding. You're never better off with Miller High Life. Wrapping this up, overall disappointing. I'm gonna give it a 60. This is like a kick in the nuts for what I paid for this, and still think it's probably quite fresh. And it's lacking. It's lacking on all fronts. So, Green Flash, I don't know what the hell. I'm going to just probably avoid you guys for a while. And say 60. 60 on this one. Let me know what you thought if you had it. Did you find it a lot better or what? What's going on here? I don't know. Anyway, cheers everybody. Appreciate you joining me for the review. That's for sure. Till the next one.